Okay, I'm gonna talk to you about like who we met in Benin. We met lots of people in Benin, but I'm gonna talk about three different groups or people. The first is the Bible school that we served there, the director and his wife. And they were a great team, just so committed. The director, he was there. He had to teach because of lack of really personnel there. He had to teach a number of subjects. He had to lead. I'm sure he was involved with the finances. There was like a huge garden that the students would manage. Growing things like tomatoes, cucumbers, all those types of garden vegetables. They would grow those. They would use them in their own food. They would sell them. But just this property was like massive. There was above, I guess, to the right of where we taught, there was fields like grain fields that not rice, but different types of grains they were growing, and some fruits, and just incredible how much energy and effort it took to really run this place. And in a sense, it felt like he was doing it all by himself, just with a lack of staff, lack of personnel, but just deep humility. And then his wife invested in the wives in not only like their biblical education, teaching them, but also like teaching them practical skills like sewing, weaving, things where they could make help with the personal finances. Once they were in their church, they could sell clothes and different things like that, make clothes, be a tailor. And so anyway, that was just one example. Another example is just all the students that were there in this on this Bible school property. And there was 64, including singles, including married, so husbands and wives, ranging from probably early 20s even to like mid 50s. And I always think this was an amazing group. They just had so much energy. They had so much life. They loved to debate each other. They were insightful. I often felt like I was like a referee because our teaching a lot of times is discussion based, and I give them the opportunity to speak, and they're just, just to manage their energy, and they, and kind of fighting each other, and so much personality. I was like, if somebody was going to go to a war, you would want these students, like just their commitment, and again, they're just zeal for the Lord, zeal for his scriptures, and just, they were inspiring. The third is just a person, and it was an older retired pastor who had a passion for youth and family. And we really want to partner with this man, especially as we write and kind of figure out how to do a curriculum that would help parents talk to their children about sexuality. We really want to use his voice and use his understanding of culture. And he was humble, he was kind, and he just I kind of heard that he wasn't always respected. I think he brought kind of a servant-hearted leadership, which sometimes is rejected, sometimes can be rejected in any country. And anyway, this man, we want to partner with him. We want to learn from him, and we really want to elevate him. And we would love to see him come and teach with us when we teach different topics. We would love for him to be alongside us and even just elevate him into that role of teacher and trainer in the Bible school.